There's a lot of people getting misused by their loved ones, their friends, or the people they trust. And if you think I'm right, give me a like. And if you think I'm wrong, comment down below, but hear me out. There's a big need to for people to educate themselves about boundaries because a lot of people get emotional, especially when it's their parents, it's their siblings, it's their friends, it's their close ones. They get manipulated by emotional drama, and they just give in to the request often very too quickly, and that's very damaging for their own selves. There's a big need to create boundaries with your colleagues, with your friends, in your business, in your personal life, with your siblings, with your family, with your partner. Yes, with everybody, because at the end of the day, it's you who should get to decide where am I putting the right amount of time with. Hear me out. Because if you spend too much time and too much fucking time like just solving that emotional shit or that whatever it is, maybe you're getting special occasions or emergencies or like certain situations are another thing, but I'm talking about the constant abuse where your colleague is just constantly asking you to cover up for him. You know what happens? You know what happens? When people understand that you give in quickly, it becomes a habit for them to always come to you. And now that habit becomes concrete, and now you're spending a chunk of your time just dealing with their bullshit. Why are you dealing with their bullshit? It could be your parents. I'm sorry, I'm being very real here. Some parents are misused a lot. Some siblings, friends, your colleagues, your own partner could be doing that. It could be damaging for either one of those things. So creating boundary is what's helping you keep all of these things together. It's not damaging any of them. When you create boundaries, it tells you who's the one guy or the one relation that's fucking you up. Maybe you should sit and talk to them. Like, this is messing me up. Why are you so dependent on me? Why do I have to fucking fold your clothes? Or why do I have to come every fucking day just to listen to your fucking ranting? Or why do I have to cover up for your work? Or why do I have to um, you know, plant fucking in the garden every day? Like, so there could be so many fucking different situations. Like, why do I have to spend 5 hours with you? Doesn't make sense, right? It could be your partner, maybe it does then, but still, you could allocate that for your holidays, your weekend. It doesn't have to be every day, right? That's what I'm saying. Because people sometimes consciously and sometimes unconsciously, they it becomes a habit for them, and it becomes a habit for you. And there needs to be some awareness where you could realize, this is too much. And some people go the opposite way. So don't be a fucking retard if your parents are asking for your help or if your siblings are asking for your help. Don't be a selfish bastard, you know, and and start becoming all this fucking um, poisey and stuff. I don't know what to call it. Like this high authority, like as if you're some fucking president or some shit, like your time. No, 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 it's not that. Just basic boundaries. Just the basics. Don't go over and above, but don't be a retard, a motherfucker, Because some kids I see out there, they're fucking just straight up disrespectful pieces of shit that should go straight to hell. They don't even take care of their parents. and their siblings or their friends, they're just fucking evil. They are of no good for others or even for themselves. Their own selfishness is fucking killing them, decaying them, destroying them. So it's just like light and dark. You just gotta balance that shit with boundaries. Boundaries, if you learn to balance those things, it's a beautiful thing, because then you can, whenever that person comes up, you could straight up tell them, look, this is what I can do, and this is why I can't do, because I have certain things I have to do. And if you choose to, you could explain it to them. And if you don't want to, just tell them, I can't, but I can give you this time. Be considerate. Simple. It's that simple to create boundaries. I learned that a little bit later in my life, but it's one of those things which really helped me. And just be very fucking clear with your intentions. That's the thing. No matter who you meet, be very fucking clear with your intentions, and straight up tell them the boundaries. Being clear with your intentions just puts those boundaries right there in front of them, and then they they understand that. It's that simple. Yeah.